his computer came back yesterday.
You're so
They
funny.
replaced the processor on it.
Did they?
Yeah, right. And he was trying to use it last night and said it's so goofy.
Is it?
Yeah, but he was asleep when I left, so I let him sleep.
Will you turn down the air,
Yep.
please? Morning, Brian.
Did yours just cut off?
Huh? No?
Okay. Sorry, the Q button went off.
KCYK, Yuma.
Ready?
Yep. I have your names. And maybe a topic. Keep them organic. Good morning, Brian, and DJ Peter P is in the house.
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Straub. You can listen to Today in Yuma weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Opinions expressed herein are not necessarily those of station management. Feel free to give Jennifer and Teresa a call at 782-4321. And now, Today in Yuma.
I see Bernie. Good morning.
There's Miss Barney.
All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
Thank you for joining us on this humid, warm
It is-
Thursday morning.
It is a hot Thursday morning. But yes, thank you for joining us, whether you're
Yes.
listening on the radio on Z93 or Outlaw Country, or maybe you're watching us.
On the Eddie's Food and Drink Facebook Live feed.
Yes.
Don't forget they have salsa dancing tonight, and then they have live music tomorrow, and they're having that end of summer bash coming up on September 5th featuring Uproot.
Yes, we encourage you to follow them on social media. It's every Wednesday they put out their new schedule for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because there is always something going on at Eddie's Food and Drink in San Luis.
And Sunday is Sunday Fun Day.
It
That's
is
what
Sunday
says
Fun
on
Day.
there.
It
So,
is Sunday Fun Day.
You can find them in San Luis at 4492 East County, 24 and a half Street.
All right.
Yeah, it was icky when I drove in.
It's
And-
icky now. I ran, as you know, I ran to take Ollie to school, and literally I plan it to where I don't have to wait very long before the bell rings. So I was out there maybe 5 minutes, and I get back and I go grab my stuff in the office next door, and I'm in my office. I go, Foodie, is it hot in here? She goes, yeah, it's warm in here. And I'm like, and she goes, but you also just came from outside. It's already probably 90 something degrees outside.
Yeah, when I left the house a little early this morning, I was coming down County 14 about 4:30, and it was 87. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not to that cooler spot on County 14 yet. It'll drop down to about 82 or so. No, 87 was the cool spot, because when I passed our tower on Avenue B, it was 94
Oh my goodness.
at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it is warm out
But-
there. We are in an extreme heat advisory, so
We are today and tomorrow.
yeah, and even yesterday, keep an eye on your coworkers. If you guys work outside, keep an eye on each other. I talked to Kevin yesterday at one point, and I was like, "You sound like you're a little warm out there," and he goes, "Yeah, we're cooling off now," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's probably a good idea." It's we're used to it, quote unquote, as humans, but this humidity is making it even worse.
It is, but starting tomorrow night, we do have a chance of showers. It's
Ooh.
up to about a 20% chance. throughout the weekend. But we're probably going to see more wind action come out of that. So you're going to see those winds increase. Remember those periods of dust, full side, stay alive.
Yes.
And as we get on into Monday, according to my weather expert, that chance of showers through the earlier part of the week jumps to about 50%. So we're very hopeful that we might get some precipitation.
Yeah.
Again, we hope that it's sporadic and not a downpour. We like the sporadic a little bit better. So that's what we have coming.
Sure we do.
We've seen a lot of
I know. Hey, and again,
remember, it's 2025, and many things have already happened on that bingo card that we did not anticipate.
Yes.
So slow and steady, slow and steady.
You know, Yuma, we need the precipitation, but when we get it all at once pretty quickly, we're not used to that.
No.
Our infrastructure cannot handle that.
And our drivers cannot handle that.
No, they
I'm going to be
cannot.
honest.
They cannot.
Good morning to Sally and Randy and PETA and Marty, all jumping in on that Eddie's Food and Drink live feed.
Peter had an accent, huh? Pita? Is it pita? Sorry, I couldn't ignore it. I can't ignore it when Ollie watches Peppa Pig because some of the things he'll say with her accent, and that's exactly
Pita?
Pita. DJ Pita P.
I watch a lot of British television shows and movies.
I can tell.
But perhaps that's why. You know what? We have cassettes. That's how far back it goes to the earlier days of the Talk of Yuma with Sheriff John Phipps.
It's really cool to listen to this, by the way.
DJ Hector B and Jeff have been pulling some of those, digitizing some of those just to have them.
Yeah.
And Jeff's like, "You have a twang." I go, "I do not. I lived in Texas when I was 7, but that was for 10 months.
Yeah.
I did not keep the accent.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a younger voice. I don't know."
I think sometimes it's,
The Safford accent. Ha ha, Hector. All right, well, today is the 21st. It is National Spumoni Day.
Okay.
It is National Hazy IPA Day.
Yummy. Those are my favorite.
Brazilian Blowout Day.
Fun.
And it is National Senior Citizens Day.
Oh, I love that.
Shout out, we love our older adults.
Yes, we sure do.
All right, and some birthdays
That
for
should have
you.
been yesterday because we had
With Carol Brown here. Yes. All right, it is time for the Poor Behavior birthday shout outs, and we do want to remind you they have an awesome menu and they've got those great shareable appetizers, but check out that sampler platter that they have as well. They have a lot of great things on there. You don't want to miss it, but don't forget in the kitchen they have their luau burger, their Hawaiian pie, and from the bar they have the Tropical Julius, the Port Light, the Trade Winds, and the Pineapple Mojito, and that Strawberry Rhubarb Manhattan.
Yum.
At Poor Behavior, they open at 3 o'clock today, and happy hour is 3 to 6. You can find them by Harley Davidson.
All right.
All right, celebrating today, Tanner Holbein.
First one on my list is Billy Holmes. Happy birthday.
And Jennifer Wyatt celebrates today.
Also celebrating today is longtime friend Johnny Andrade. We want to wish you a very happy birthday today.
One of my favorite humans. She is always happy, just a wonderful person. Raquel Bocio is celebrating her birthday today.
Happy birthday. Also celebrating today is Vanessa Carrillo. Happy birthday.
Is that all?
That's all I got.
Well, we hope all of you have a wonderful birthday today. If you do have a birthday coming up, send us those dates. Please include your own as well.
Yes.
Because we do a big giveaway on Monday. We'll do a random drawing for a $50 Poor Behavior gift card, and you just might be that winner. How do they send them in, Teresa?
There is multiple ways. One of the easiest ways is by going to monstermediayuma.com. Click on the Today in Yuma tab. Look for that Poor Behavior cupcake. Fill out that entry form. It goes directly to our inbox. You can always send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you call it. Either way, just get it in. And there is perks to sending in those birthdays.
And you might be the winner of that $50 Poor Behavior card.
That's right.
All right, some dates to remember, Teresa.
Yes.
Dave Nash mentioned these the other day, but we do want to remind the community, if you are voting in that Congressional District 7 general election, then the deadline to get registered to vote is coming up on Monday.
Okay.
Monday the 25th, that's at 11:59 p.m. Remember, you can do so online. Service Arizona is a super easy way if you do want to check that registration. And really cool info yesterday from the Healing Journey. They are going to be starting an after-school program.
I love this.
It's kicking off on September 2nd. That's the day after Labor Day. It will be 3 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And if you have students that are wanting to socialize, that is absolutely one of the perks of this. But they will have family engagement and resources, recreational activities, homework help and tutoring.
I love that.
Social and emotional learning, and mental health support. This is for those 6 through 17 years of age, and they do have affordable rates. I'm working to get Estrella in here soon so we can talk about this. But if you would like more details about the program, give them a call at 928-920-6220.
All right.
Right. How about a break?
Sounds good to
Our
me.
guests
Our guests are here.
They are ready to go. They're educators. They're
They are.
overachievers. We'll be back after this. The show is brought to you by Quick Refrigeration. Don't forget, tomorrow is Free Filter Friday.
Woohoo!
Just take the dimensions for your air filter down to 190 West 10th Street, and they will give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free at Quick Refrigeration.
And Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros. Check out edwhitehedstilepros.com where you can shop for tires, view their services, or schedule an appointment, all from the ease of your phone or computer. That's edwhitehedstilepros.com.
And Yuma Nelson was founded in 1978, and their staff has over 100 years of combined knowledge. Their team shares a get-it-done-right attitude and can get you the parts and equipment that you contractors need at Yuma Nelson.
And Neverlow Smoke and Vape Lounge at 2760 South 4th Avenue. They are Yuma's best vape lounge because they carry vaping products and accessories that you cannot find anywhere else. Don't forget about their sister company, Neverlow Glass Gallery at 1910 South 4th Avenue.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Are you ready?
Hello, Yuma. Summer is here and we are feeling the heat. Come on in to the Broken Hill Cafe and refresh yourself with our new
Did we have these cameras last time, BB?
I don't think so.
No. Well, have a seat in those chairs over there. You guys have your own camera in front of you.
To 9 a.m. And don't forget
First time, Dane?
Yep.
Okay.
the Broken
Welcome.
Hill Cafe.
Thank you.
He was early.
I know.
Yeah.
I was.
I was like, is he our guest or is he trying to take over my gym? I was like, because usually when they're in the parking lot that long, they're playing. We have a Pokemon gym in the out there, and
He's like, what?
Yeah, we protect that at all costs and try and keep it our team gym. And so I was like, I'm
She'll
gonna have
see
to
people
go
on the
check.
camera. She doesn't live far. She'll be like, I'm going to go take that back over.
Once they leave, I'm gonna go back.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Turn the camera towards BB a little bit.
Yeah, I was
There we
like,
go.
I wonder if he's playing Pokemon Go.
No, just got here.
Good, my gym should be okay then.
Making sure you knew where the right spot was.
Yeah, he texted me and I was like, oh, I haven't left yet.
For Snug Top shells and lids. Snug Top, designed and manufactured to the highest standard. Industry-leading quality and trend.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought. I was like,
Snug Top. Truckmates is
You're like, I'm
also the
walking
home
here.
of
Well, there used to be like several cars would come and go. We're like, they have to something no good. You know. Riff Raff, what are they doing?
What are they doing
No,
out
we
there?
found out they're playing
warranty
Pokemon Go.
coverage and installed by Yuma's most experienced spray-on team.
well, because the whole parking lot was full.
Suspensions.
And I'm like,
Aftermarket suspension.
we don't have, it's weekend, we don't have the,
There
yeah.
used to be a taco stand across the street,
Yeah.
but they weren't open, so we knew they weren't
window
coming back.
tinting. The originators of window tinting with nationwide lifetime warranty.
And so I was like, what is going on? And then this was before I played Pokemon Go, and then I realized, yes, they would all pull in at the same time, and they would all leave at the same time. I'm like, that's just random.
That is.
But they're taking over gyms, they're doing battles and stuff like that. When you have your whole team there, I mean, or several. I was never gonna play it, but my son, he's 15, but I've been playing now for about a year. He was like, it's a community, can you drive me downtown real quick? And like I said, we live over here. So I'm like, he's like, Mom, you should just download it because then you could help me. And I'm like,
Fine.
Smoke and Vape Lounge, 2760.
Hi, Teeter. Love you, BB.
Glass Gallery.
Oh, my sister.
I'm like,
go ahead and pull that microphone towards you. And I think yours should be fine.
Okay.
Teresa are doing right now on Facebook Live.
All right, here we go.
welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Thank you for joining us this morning. We're going to be talking education. Once again, we've had our Yuma Union High School District friends a lot recently because the new school year is back in swing.
Oh, yeah, it is moving.
And we have a lot of stuff to cover. You know, we've had summer, but we need to get back in the swing of things.
Yes.
Joining us today, we have Bibi Franzine, and you, Bibi, are the Yuma Union High School District Director of Education Technology.
Yes.
That's a long title there.
Actually, that's only half of it.
What's the rest of it?
And learning management systems.
There you go.
We like acronyms. Also joining us is Dane Jacobson. He's a Vista teacher and the technical coach or technology coach.
Yep.
I did abbreviate that.
We just call him Ed Tech Coach.
Well, we're going to be covering technology today. So, what would you like to discuss?
So we have a couple of great resources that are provided through our district. One is Paper Tutoring, and it is a 24/7 tutoring company that we have free to students. It is one of those tutoring companies where you don't have a bot on the other end, you actually have a live person.
Wow.
And so it's a really nice opportunity for our students to get that soft skill of learning how to communicate via texting. And so they can upload their work that they're doing in class, and then the tutor will help them. Sometimes teachers even assign the tutor and will ask the tutor to look at certain things, in the writing that might be uploaded. So that's a really great opportunity for our students to have that available to them at any time.
Well, it's a great resource because we know a lot of our students, they're very comfortable texting. That is almost a preferred method for communication for many of them.
Yes.
So that just comes naturally.
It is natural.
We've shared for years that our friends at the libraries, they utilize tutor.com. So after hours, that was always a benefit because you are working with someone in a different time zone.
And as long as you have your library card, it's free, but it's nice to have this resource through the school itself.
Through the school itself.
Yeah.
That way the individuals are working. It's curriculum-based stuff that they're familiar with.
Right. And our teachers get to work with those tutors, even though we don't see them, we don't know them. They're all over the country, actually the world. They speak multiple languages, so we also have that available for our students. And so that is just one extra layer that we give support for our kids.
At no cost.
At no cost to them.
Yeah.
So how is this accessed? Is it accessed through?
So there's this very small P for paper tutoring, and the kids can find it the minute they open their computer. It's in the Google environment.
Okay.
It's in our Canvas learning management
They
environment.
don't need to download a special app. It's just there.
It's just everywhere.
Nice.
Okay. All right. That makes it easy. And again, I like the free component because you don't want a financial challenge to come into play for any of these students who might just be looking for extra help.
Right, and we have a lot of students who have jobs or they're involved in activities and athletics, and so not being able to stay after school with their teachers to get a little extra assistance, this is that opportunity that they have after hours.
And sometimes us parents don't know the answers.
I
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Especially when they're smarter than you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, let's, again, it's paper tutoring. That's one of the resources available.
Yes.
What's another one?
Another one is actually for our parents. It's our learning management system. It's Canvas. Our parents have the ability to be what we call a quote-unquote observer of the Canvas course. And what it is, it's the digital classroom that our students are in. So our teachers really do a mix between their in-person and using the platform for capturing assignments or discussions between students. So parents can actually become an observer and watch the work that's being done and what's missing of their students and stuff like that. So it just keeps them in the know of what's going on in the classroom through that portal.
Okay. No, it's a great thing to have so much technology. Again, we often talk about that love-hate relationship with it. We kind of hate the negative aspect of a lot of those things, and when technology doesn't necessarily work right, we tend to get frustrated.
Right.
But it's great to have that second line of communication there, so
Yes.
we as parents can follow along. And if someone needs a little, hey, you need to get back on track.
Well,
then it's coming from us too, and you're getting it from positively from the educators and the family.
Well, and it's nice to be able to see exactly what your child is doing.
Right.
I mean, there's times where last year I would just grab. I'm like, I want to actually see the work. Give me your Chromebook.
Right.
Let me navigate through it. Not you showing me what you want me to see.
Right.
Let me see it. And with that program, the parent can do that.
The parent can do that on their own, and it's a really good relationship between parent and the school. We can email the observers if they are having any questions for the teacher. They can email through that portal. So it's just really open communication, very transparent for our parents.
All right. Well, again, great resources to have. And is the paper tutoring, is that new this year?
No, we are in our 4th year
Oh, wow.
of using
Okay.
it. Yeah, I mean, our return on investment with that as a district has been amazing. Our students who use it outside of the school day, our data is just skyrocketed. So we know that we're capturing a lot of our students that we wouldn't have normally captured to be able to assist and give that support.
Well, Teresa often talks about, the checkups that she does. And I've known her Eli since he wasn't even a year old, and he's a sophomore now. So we've kind of been through the journeys of education together at the different levels with our
Yeah,
kids.
I'm glad that I had people to learn from. But even since Jace was in high school, things have changed so much.
So much.
And we do have a lot more access as parents and to be involved in what our students are doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and so we have one more thing, and that's Dane's going to jump into that, and that's going to be what is already here and our students are already experiencing, and that's artificial intelligence.
Yes, we were just talking AI earliher this week too.
With Arizona Western College and on Vita, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Lean up a little bit closer to that mic, Dan,
Okay.
so we can
Yes.
hear you.
I was getting a little too comfy there.
We've been seeing a lot of things covered at the state, national, and worldwide level when it comes to education and AI. And as you know, I don't have kids in school anymore, so I'm kind of watching as a curious observer as to how is this even going to happen, because the use of AI is being encouraged, but it's part of the curriculum.
Yeah, so it's definitely something that is, I guess, can make some people a little nervous. I know all educators are right now it feels like most of us are cautiously optimistic about it. But really whenever I think of this new emerging technology, it makes me think of social media back in 2003 when I was in high school and stuff. I was on these platforms as a 10-year-old kid. I had no guidance for probably more than a decade. Like, there was no parents on there. We were just running wild. And we created the cultures and norms there. And oftentimes, that those cultures and norms didn't develop the best they probably could have. And I feel like that's what a lot of educators are saying with AI and the sort of copy and paste culture. And so I feel like us at Yuma Union really want to add as much structure and guidance to this tool as possible. Not ignore it, but if it goes unignored, then all students are going to get is unstructured use. We really want to put structure and guidance to allow our students to use this tool effectively, efficiently, and responsibly.
Well, I think some people just think it's kids here going wild and doing everything with ChatGPT, writing reports and doing this and getting the answers for things without necessarily thinking about it. But you still have to feed information into your device or whatever program you're using. I'm just using that kind of as a basic one because a lot of people are so familiar with it. But you're utilizing that as tools with different assignments and stuff too.
Right. And do you want to share how you've used it with your students?
I mean, one thing that I always like to tell just anybody, but especially teachers that are unsure about using AI in the classroom, is AI isn't just ChatGPT, right? We often think of those two almost synonymously. And in my classroom, so I teach a math course that's very related to computer science, so AI kind of fits right in there. 2 years ago, I would have students using this program called Scratch. It's from MIT, and it's basically drag and drop like coding, like you drag these blocks. My students would make like 5-10 second animations, maybe some like very basic games. And now Canva, which is, are you familiar with like the graphic? So Canva has Canva code now. And so just in this 2 years, I now see students, this tool essentially is writing tons and tons of code for them, and they're able to make pretty much like App Store ready apps in a couple of prompts.
Wow.
And of course, like now I have to figure out, well, they're going to have to dig into the code and still tell me how what's being generated is, you know, kind of translate the input to the output.
Show your work.
Show your work essentially,
the equivalent,
but I mean, it's really increased my expectations for my students, because this technology is allowing us to do so much more that my, you know, I'm like, okay, no 5 to 10 second videos. You guys can make, I mean, again, these are almost App Store ready types of things, and so.
Well, and technology is moving in the way to use AI in everything that we're doing. So they're going to need to learn how to utilize that in the different jobs, depending on what they're looking. I mean, a lot of jobs are using it now. So it, depending on what you're trying to do, that is something that they're going to need to learn.
Yeah. So it was about 3 years ago. Our superintendent had come in and he said, "Hey, so do you know anything about AI?" And you know, our conversation really just grew from that, and now we are a department for technology, or educational technology specifically, and we've gotten to the point where we have created a framework for usage, and to really help our teachers create that structure in the classroom. And our district has just been very much forward thinking, instead of blocking things. And so by doing that, we're really giving our students the skills that they need when they leave us. So college, career, community ready, right? And so that's really our mission.
And I like I mean, there is always a way to show your work. So I like the way, you know, tell me exactly how you accomplish this, you know? So, I mean, you're still holding them accountable for what they're doing.
Well, and our assessments or our conversations with students are more authentic. They're not multiple choice anymore, right? So because of that, our students are having to learn, you know, proper conversations, being able to explain what they're thinking. And so that's
their thought process.
Yes.
And one of my favorite things about that AI has kind of brought on is just this idea of hyper-personalization. It's kind of what I like to call it. Like, I would always give students a choice, like bring in their interests into, like, say, projects or something like that. But it would always be hard to, you know, you can only create so much, or I only have so much understanding about maybe a student's really into a very specific sport or a very specific profession, and it's like, okay, I'm not sure how to guide that student because I have no knowledge of that, but I still want them to go down that path and kind of intertwine it with the standards in my classroom. And AI just allows that to just be optimized completely. Any student can bring any professional interest or any hobby into every single project in my classroom now, and do it in a way, I don't know, it seems like they've quite enjoyed projects and tests now a little bit more, just because of that fact.
Well, I think, I don't know, I kind of look at it as not being so stodgy or kind of centered in old world ideals about different things. And Teresa and I are so blessed. We've shared this time and time again. We love what we do. So we're able to, yes, we work hard at what we do, but we have a passion for it as well. And when you do have something, you have an interest in something that you're doing, I think it makes the day go by. There's a little more pride and ownership. You do have more appreciation and zest for life when you're not just a punch in a clock and you're miserable. So kind of cultivating that early on too is positive.
And meeting the student where they're at is, I think, the biggest thing, because again, I have a sophomore. I've watched him for since we got into junior high and stuff, and more it's okay, let's do a quick lesson. Okay, now here's the work, do it on your computer. And I've watched him just slowly become disengaged.
Right.
And so high school, I was super excited for, because I know that all of the opportunities that are at his fingertips, and even the growth from last year to this year. He comes home and talks about his classes, and he has got some very hands-on classes, but they're doing these projects, the hands-on projects. They're doing, it's finally lab time, all those different types of things, and I'm signing papers because, well, we're going to be using these types of tools. I'm like, good, use your hands,
Right.
so and it's not outdated anymore, where they're just sitting there filling out the bubble on the paper. You're really forcing them to get involved with what they're doing
And what they want to do.
What
right?
they want
and really
to do,
start
yes.
thinking about it. One really big thing that I like as a leader on campuses is that we're redoing a book study and with adults. And so their area of interest, like for example, is educational technology. So I can take any book and I can really customize the conversation that comes from it to ed technology.
Okay.
And so that's the same thing that's happening with our students. So if I really love soccer, now I can assess on something that has something to do with soccer. I can make an app that has something to do with soccer. It's just a lot different than teachers trying to. We get to know students. We know their interests and their likes, but it's hard as a teacher to curate that for every single student. So now we have AI that's really helping us make that
Kind of bridges the gap.
that gap for us, and we spend more time with the students now instead of curating.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the best parts is, I wouldn't say AI is 100% just a time saver, but it reallocates time in a very specific way to where I get quality time back to use on my students, and build relationships in the classroom and really, focus more on one-on-one type of stuff. Or just make my lessons and content just more engaging.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's time for it's time for that shift. I mean,
It's time.
It is time. Whether we like it or not. This is being integrated more and more into what we're doing every single day. So that's what we were talking about the other day with Onvita and with AWC. Is what. They're even starting to implement it in a lot of what they do. It's like, okay, it's time to make that shift. We've had many of shifts, through our years of education, but it's just time for that next transition is really what it is.
Yep.
So time to start embracing it a little bit.
It is. It's time. And Yuma Union, we are doing that. And we're just taking care of our kids. We're taking care of our educators to make sure that it's safe and equitable.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if people have any questions, you can absolutely reach out to BB. Are you at the district office?
Yes.
Okay.
So BB Frazeen at yumaunion.org. So
Perfect. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We are going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie here in the studio. We'll be back after this.
Always a selfie.
you're excited for the selfie.
Selfies every day. Today in Yuma is brought to you by Pima Federal Credit Union. Stop by their location at 454 West Catalina Drive and talk with their staff there. They've been a trusted financial provider since 1951, but they can also give you details about that online banking. Really convenient through Pima Federal.
And the Broken Yoke Cafe. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, with happy hour from noon to 2. Saturday and Sunday, they are open until 3. Don't forget about their early bird specials, Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. You can get brunch for only $9.95, and they have that senior menu available all day long at the Broken Yoke.
And I mentioned yesterday that Allo has an awesome deal for our college students. If you're in college and you're still paying full price for mid-internet, why?
No.
With the Allo College Student Upgrade, you get 1 gig for the price of 500 megabytes per second.
It's so worth it.
Or 2 gigs for the price of 1 gig. Big speed, less money, major glow up. Visit Allo for more details today. It is Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
That switch was one of the best we did. I absolutely love Allo. Oh my my God.
We're very internet based for everything.
Yes.
And yes, we were of that generation where we ran wild.
Oh yeah.
When GeoCities had those awesome websites. And you had digital cameras where you could store 2 megabytes on the whole camera.
2 megabytes.
Yes.
Right here behind me next to
Basically,
Jen.
all the pictures are the quality, half the quality of Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Get in there. We'll get everyone in.
Yeah.
1,
We got
2,
tires for that.
3.
Are you stuck bored at home on a Sunday night? I'm the
Thanks,
fan.
guys.
It's a board game.
We'll see you later.
Name it, we got it. We don't you can get it. There's special
Was it
orders
Crystal
of
Buckley?
live
You were getting
food.
some love.
We
Yes.
always
You guys
have
are awesome.
something going on. FanQuest Comics and Games. Almost boarding for you. FanQuest Comics and Games is located at 850 West 32nd Street.
Haven't seen you in a
Number
while.
one, check our schedule.
Oh.
You're back.
Well, you're back.
That's FanQuest.
Have a seat.
I don't think we had this when you were here last time.
Yes.
We had
These are cameras.
Perfect.
Punch It Out giveaway. Every Friday in August from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Punch out a 2 or a 9
We still got about a minute.
How are you, ladies?
Welcome back. I like your shirt.
Thank you. I wore it
love
for
greens.
Emerald Springs.
Oh, I get it.
Dress the part.
Green is
funny.
my favorite color. You don't find good quality greens.
No, I love
it's hard.
it. Yeah.
That's a good color.
He's a
I
little
like
taller
that.
than me.
What is it called?
Is it thinner?
But yeah. It's
it look
like
like
so
a rayon?
breathable right
Yeah.
now because.
Well, believe
Claudia
me.
says, "Yay, Chris!"
Oh no! Don't watch me.
Well, she can see you right here.
Those are my coworkers. They're probably me right now.
I'm gonna have you pull that mic towards you because where you're at now, your head fits in the frame.
Oh, perfect.
He's taller than BB. I think that chair's been adjusted. Yeah, that mic is a little. It's got a.
Hold on. I
Okay.
got you.
There's
I
a
got
trick.
you.
There's a trick.
I could just stand.
It's behaved for a while.
We want you to be comfortable. Yes, it just likes to misbehave. That's all.
And then,
Stop. You be nice. There it goes. You're good.
There we go. Hello. Just kidding. What happened to the chickens?
they're right there.
Oh, okay.
They have a coop.
Yeah. When we moved the camera, they were blocking the camera.
They were in the way. They're still here.
That's really cute though.
They got
Yes,
their own little
we've
place.
added
you
more
even
since
have
you
a
were
pig
here
Oh,
now.
last.
Yes.
That's interesting.
We have Chris P. Bacon as the pig.
Yes.
Sammy Sage has the guitar. Clucker is the OG. Fancy.
Fancy.
And then
Moo
Muchacha.
Cha-cha.
Which one is that one?
That's the cow
Oh,
on the far
cow.
left.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have Bart, the all in the middle of the goat, the twin goats up top.
You know, Ariana Grande has a pig, Piggy Smalls.
Oh, we need another pig. Oh, we need another pig.
That's funny.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Joining us now from Emerald Springs, we have Christopher. And Claudia says you're going to start singing.
It's because I usually start singing.
No.
Yeah, it's how I calm myself. You know, like start humming
There is
something.
nothing wrong with that.
I
There
think
is
it's
nothing.
wicked.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Well, Christopher, you are with Emerald Springs.
I am.
And what is going on over there? You guys always have fun things.
We do. Actually, I had someone come in yesterday and was like, why do you guys always have events? And it's like, well, we just love having fun.
Yeah.
You know, we
Well,
love
and it's they're events for the community, but it's also events for your residents as well.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
Get them out of their rooms, get them involved in interacting with not only each other, they see each other every day and they see you guys every day, but like I said, a lot of these events are open to the community so they can mingle with the community, but also a lot of them are informational as well, so they get to
Exactly.
learn something.
Yeah. Like, we're actually going to have it's called a Fall Prevention Fair. It's going to be on September 18th, and we're partnering with WACOG, the Western Arizona Council of Governments.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. This is the third year that we do it at Emerald Springs, and we have a bunch of vendors, different home health agencies, hospice agencies, home care, rehabs that are going to be coming and having a booth. They're going to be presenting and talking about fall prevention and recovery.
It's the 18th of September?
The 18th of
The
September
18th.
from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it is open to the community.
For anyone. We encourage you, if you've never attended an event like this, do so because it's important. And we often like to just think, oh, it's our older adults that are the ones that experience falls. No, we've all fallen. I slipped in my kitchen. Teresa ran through a door.
Almost fell the other day, and I had to just let myself go. Otherwise, I was going to hurt myself.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they're like, did you fall? I'm like, no, I
let myself go.
But I mean, it's we often think of our older adults, but even we are older than we used to be, and falls hurt a lot more, and so everyone can benefit from these. And I guarantee you, if you're a caregiver, you're going to probably learn something, and I didn't think about that. You know, those types of things. Those are we want to remind you of those things that you kind of tend to forget about.
Yeah, I mean, we hear a lot of stories like that, right? And I think fall prevention is something that's very important. That's one of the biggest reasons why people end up in senior living. They have a fall and they go to rehab, and then it just takes a lot of time to recover at a certain age, and sometimes you just don't recover, right? So now you're moving into a senior living community where you get to regain your independence with us, assisting you and kind of guiding you through the day. But yeah, you know, it's just something that it is very important, and that's why WACOG likes to have it every year.
We'll probably, Carol was just here yesterday.
What, she? Yeah, you know, that happens a lot. Yeah.
They're here, WACOG in some form is usually here on Wednesdays, but we were talking about, you know, all these different things. She always brings wonderful information, so it's only, she fits that role perfectly.
We'll probably see you with her in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but no, I love that it's open to the community. Now, do people need to register, or do they just show up?
Not for this one. No, but there is another one, you guys, that we will register for.
Okay.
So in October, we are doing a Halloween furry friend contest. Right?
Okay.
So we're going to invite the community also to come and bring their pets. And we're going to have contests for, you know, the human best costume, best pet costume.
Oh, I love it.
And then like a best, kind of like a couple costume, if you want to do like Mario and Luigi with your pet. You know what I mean? Or Cruella and the Dalmatian.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay. So best pet and best human costume.
Yeah. So that'll be on the 30th of October. I don't have a time yet, but I'll let you guys know.
Please let us know. We're already getting Halloween or fall themed events, and we have them pinned to our pages for easy reference. So it is that. We love it. It's that time of year.
And that one you do ask that they register for.
That one, yes, because we do have regulations as an assisted living. We're going to need vaccines.
Okay.
Like just bring your records when you sign in, and that'll be good.
Okay, and that's for the safety of all that live there.
Correct,
We understand that. They're a vulnerable population. We want to keep them safe, but also give them a fun event.
Exactly. Yeah, and I don't think I've seen this happen before, so we're excited for them.
Now, how will they register for this? Is it through your website?
They would call 928-329-7707, and they can just register with reception.
Okay. Oh, that's great. That's going to be a fun one.
Is there a fee for any of these classes?
No. Just come on over. It's all on us.
Free.
All right. Now, do you have some of your individuals that live in the Emerald Springs community that have pets?
Absolutely. So Emerald Springs, we do welcome pets. We allow at least 2. It's important for a lot of people.
It is.
You know, I have 6 pets. I'm not gonna lie. So.
And you know what? They're a part of our family. And
they are.
We have shared previously that sometimes that might be the reason why some don't want to leave their home. It's because of their babies.
I do hear that a lot. Yes, it's a big question. It's like, do you accept pets and how big? Right? Normally we don't accept more than like 55, but sometimes, you know, it depends on how well the dog behaves.
Hounds, not pets.
Right.
Up to 2 pets.
What did I say?
Oh, no. I was trying to be.
Oh, no, it's because sometimes I say things. I'm like, wait, what did I say?
My humor did not translate well.
No.
All right. Well, again, you host a variety of things throughout the year. So we have that Fall Prevention Fair September 18th, and then the Halloween, the Furry Friend Contest coming up October 30th. You'll apprise people of the date. And send me info when you get more details about that too, so people can plan their day, because that is going to be like a must participate.
Yeah,
I know. I'm hoping to make it something bigger, but I need to find out if it's going to be possible, and I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, you can definitely keep us updated.
Yeah.
Keep us updated.
All right. Well, anything else? Do you guys have vacancies?
We do have vacancies. Okay. We're actually doing a summer special right now. Don't quite remember the numbers off the top of my head, but give me a call though, and we'll talk about it. They're significantly reduced. We do have a few remodels that just became available. There's like so many different options at Emerald Springs for people.
You have some designed for couples?
We do.
Okay.
Yes, so we do have rooms for couples. We have some rooms that have a den and an extra bathroom.
Okay. Nice.
There's rooms with kitchens. Some that just have kitchenettes, others have mid-size. So it kind of just depends on what you're looking for.
What your needs are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And anyone can go take a tour if this is on somebody's radar for whatever reasons.
Yes.
They can go take a tour. Just give you guys a call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Set up
There's
a
no
tour.
commitment to come and
Yeah,
take a
take
tour,
a
have
look.
lunch with us, see what the
Yeah.
atmosphere is like.
And that number is out for that is also 928-329-7707.
Correct.
And
It
where
is.
can people find Emerald Springs?
It is at 1475 South 46th Avenue. It is hidden behind HLS school.
Yeah.
If that's still
You
it's
can
called.
see it. You can see it from 16th
can't
Street.
miss it.
You
No.
can't miss it. It is huge.
Well, yeah, it is. It's 9 acres of property. So
didn't know that.
Oh,
it's
I didn't
huge.
realize that either.
And the grounds are beautiful.
They are. My favorite part is the walking path that is a quarter mile around the community.
Oh.
And we do have people that do it every morning.
Yeah.
Because if you don't use it, you lose it. And then the orange trees.
Yeah.
So citrus.
Yeah,
Delicious.
again, beautiful grounds over at Emerald Springs. Well, great information. We hope a lot of people take advantage of that fall
Yeah.
prevention information. Again, we could all benefit from that.
Fall-
We'll learn something.
Fall prevention on 9/18, and then the Halloween furry friend contest that is going to be on October 30th. And they can follow you on social media.
They can. Yeah.
Okay.
Emerald Springs Senior Living.
There you go.
Great. Well,
Okay.
thank you for joining us, Christopher.
No, thank you, ladies.
We
It was
are
a
going
pleasure.
to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie here in the studio. We're going to be back talking about busy drones cleaners after
All
this.
right.
I am intrigued.
So am I.
The show is brought to you by FanQuest Comics and Games, Yuma's premier comic book and game store. Don't forget that they host both sanctioned and unsanctioned events. For those of you that are big into that, it's important to know the difference, and they can help you out at FanQuest. Follow them on Facebook under their Facebook group, FanQuest Comics and Games.
And Brewers Restaurant and Sports Bars, your go-to get-together spot. Cheer on your favorite teams with an ice-cold beer, great food, and 2 locations open for your convenience. And both locations have large party rooms available for reservation. And with the football season coming up, you definitely want to get on that sooner rather than later at Brewers.
And Sprague Sports wants to remind you that today is Ladies' Day.
It is.
Ladies
Shoot
shoot for free at their indoor climate-controlled range from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Head on over there and get some practice in. Maybe you're going to be participating in dove hunting this year. That kicks off on September 1st. Get all the stuff you need, guns and ammo and gear at Sprague's on 32nd Street next to Lowe's. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You guys make it so easy. Thank you so much. I know.
That's our goal.
Yes.
Your ride starts at Coachella Casino Resort with the Roadmap to Riches giveaway.
Yeah, ladies, I
Saturdays
did
in August from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Oh, my goodness.
Finish the game in 4 spins and win a brand new 2025 Chevy Silverado. Didn't make it to the finish line? You can still walk away with cash or
See you later.
I hope you guys bring your pets.
I have a grand dog.
Okay.
Oh, she would be perfect. She likes to dress up.
She loves people. I get her today.
Bye.
Discover perfect apartment-style living at Lothlorien Apartments. Conveniently located near schools, shopping, and dining. Choose from spacious 1, 2, and 3-bedroom floor plans. Every home includes water, sewer, and trash services.
I don't know that they have a men's day, Peter. I know they have a kids' day.
Okay, you know, if you want the right in the corner, if you want
Or visit Southwest.
She's not on camera. She doesn't want to be.
Hi.
Hi.
Right
Have
over
a
there.
seat.
You can drag that chair.
Oh, the lag today is real on Facebook.
Is it?
Yes, I can't get it to
Conditions can change
catch
rapidly.
up.
Before heading out for a day of fun in the sun, make sure to check the weather forecast and water conditions.
And sometimes
Always
it'll
wear
be
a life jacket
closer than
before
I'll get out of it, and then I'll go back, and it's further back. I'm like, oh my goodness. I just want it to be closer to what we normally do.
Rentals on Facebook.
What if your money could do more than just sit in the bank? What if it could build businesses, support local schools?
Oh, we still have a commercial after this one.
Yeah, we still have
Good morning, Alyssa.
30 seconds. Hi, Alyssa.
We're excited for tomorrow.
Families, small businesses, and neighborhoods thrive. When you choose FEMA Federal, you're not just banking. You're growing your future while lifting the community we all call home. Join us and let's invest in something bigger together. Visit us at FEMAFederal.org.
Can't see that far.
Membership eligibility
Ella.
required. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Breaking here at the news desk when you
Yeah, 30 seconds. Here we go.
TV and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Yellow Internet, DirecTV, and
At least the
mobile,
comments
your
come in
monthly price
pretty
drops
close to
and you're
real
locked
time.
in
The
for
video
2
does not.
years. That's fiber fast internet. Premium streaming
She gets it like because it originates from her computer, but I'm watching it through Facebook, like through the Facebook Live, and there's usually like a 30 to 45 second lag. This lag today is way worse.
Way off.
Yeah, it's way worse.
Turn it a little bit closer towards the wall over there. So there you go. Now Johnson turned it on.
Okay. Teresa, a call at
All right, here we go.
4321.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Joining us now, we have John Peely in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Now, you are with Busy Drones Cleaners, LLC.
That is correct, yes.
Okay, we are super intrigued.
Well, let me share all the buzz. What's going on here.
The buzz, there's a bee on his shirt.
I love it.
Yes. Well, so yes, I just established Busy Drones Cleaners. We do pressure washing, window cleaning, solar panels. But we do it differently. We fly drones. So we never use ladders, lifts, or scaffolding of any type. No one ever is on your roof. Therefore, no one could ever crack your tile. It's completely eliminated the fall hazard associated with the trade.
We just talked about fall prevention
Yes.
right before. And that's one of the big things where anytime I will see people doing roofing work who are not roofers, and I get anxiety for them, just watching them.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
yes.
it can be, serious. So you utilize drones to do, again, the pressure washing, window cleaning.
Full exterior cleaning. So I can even do things as like RVs, roof wash, house wash.
So pretty much anything, really.
Anything outside, yes.
And I again, we were just talking about the advancements in technology and things like that, and I witnessed a drone spray an agricultural field, and I was so amazed.
It's so cool.
Yes, it was, because we're so used to growing up and seeing the crop dusters and things like that. And I literally stopped and watched it for a little bit because it is very intriguing. So I mean, again, drones are being utilized in so many different ways. So why not? Why
Absolutely.
not do it this way? And again, it's not only safer for the person that's doing the cleaning, but also for your home and for. You mentioned solar panels.
Yes.
That's huge. Those solar panels do need to be cleaned to be efficient.
We get a little dusty here.
Oh, absolutely. And we never get rain, so it's never going to wash away on its own.
No. So whereas in other communities, that might be something, maybe you can put it off a little longer. You do need to keep it around here so those panels continue to generate as they're intended to do so.
Yeah. So by utilizing the drone, it's completely eliminated the fall hazard. It's 5 times faster than a crew of people, especially on larger projects. That's where that actually shows. And then for the customer, they're maintaining the full efficiency of their solar panels and having the beauty of their home and the clarity of their windows.
Oh, that's so true. Now, one quick thing here, too, we know with some technology, primarily our phones, they tend to overheat in the direct sun. How
do the drones
how do you
hold
combat
up?
that?
Yeah.
How does that work with drones?
So I've only had a few test runs, and actually that is something that's come up as a problem. And 3 p.m. when it's 1:18, the drone flight time was reduced to half of what the expected manufacturer timeline. So for most flights during the summer, they'll just have to be scheduled in the morning hours.
Okay.
Or they need breaks too, just like humans.
That's right. Like if you're out working doing construction, your phone's getting hot. So is this drone. Then
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, again, we're going to start to see those cool downs here pretty soon.
Thankfully.
So, and we learn in the Yuma community to do things earlier or later, depending on what
to navigate the heat. Yes, definitely.
What the service is, and I'm like, I don't want to be on a roof at 3:00 in the afternoon. So
and most of your workers are not on a roof at 3:00 in the afternoon either. They tailor their schedules.
Earlier.
Yeah. So how big is this drone that we're talking about?
So it's almost 6 foot wide from blade to blade.
Wow.
That's huge. Well, we have seen the ones that do crop dusting, the ones that apply the
It's about the
different
same
things.
size?
So it's almost about the same size. If you look at theirs are thicker and beefier because they actually carry their payload.
Yeah.
Where mine is tethered to the water system tank on the van, and then the pressure washer system feeds that up the water line.
So it's not hoisting up there 500 pounds of water.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Part
checks
of the
out.
FFA regulations is there's weight restrictions and kinetic energy issues. So once you're hitting certain heights, as that water weight increases, the weight of the drone then increases.
Okay. Now, what kind of certification do you have? You're a licensed drone operator with...
That's right. So I'm a commercial FFA pilot, Part 107 drone pilot. And that's something else that a lot of the community doesn't know. And I didn't know that when I started this adventure. I was just going to get a drone and just do it. And then I found out whether you're taking a photo or posting something on the internet or doing any type of commerce involving a drone, you have to be commercially licensed. The only way to fly a drone and not do that is to just have it for your own personal recreation and keep it private.
Well, and it's nice to know that you're licensed. I mean, you're going to be taking care of things that are precious to us, whether it's a vehicle, whether it's our house, our roof, our solar panels, our windows. We know all of that is important. And so to know that you can, are certified to control this machine, because that's what it is peace of mind too. You're not just somebody out there that has a drone and says, I'm going to do this. And, there goes a window, there goes a solar panel, all those different things. So
yes,
it's nice.
So I had to get fully certified. We're also fully licensed, insured, and bonded. The whole value of our company is that we protect your assets, so we definitely have to have all those things to make sure we are protecting your assets.
And that you're protected as well. You want to make sure that is the case. Now, where can people find Busy Drones Cleaners?
So you can find us, first of all, on the website at busydronescleaners.biz. And then also I have an Instagram, Busy Drones, and Facebook as well.
Is it like spelled normal, busy?
Busy Drones, yes.
Just like his shirt?
That's right.
Okay, for those of you watching us.
I found it.
And the little play on the bee, so most people won't understand, but I used to be a beekeeper, and in a hive we would agree that it's one of the most efficient things in nature. And so they have a queen bee, and then all the workers are females. All the males are called drones, and they don't collect nectar, pollen, or honey. All they do is mate and live in the hive. So my company being so efficient, we actually put the drones to work. So just imagine how much more better that's got.
There we go.
Fun and smart.
And smart, yes. I did put the link to the Instagram page on our Eddie's Food and Drink Facebook live feed. So if there's anybody listening while they're driving or anything like that, they can go back after the show and they can click that link and watch some videos. You got some stuff on there.
Yes, absolutely. And just imagine this being at your house. This is definitely not only going to be a cleaning service, but something worth talking about the next week.
Oh, definitely.
All right, I'm going to drop the website in that live feed as well for those who might want to check out the website.
And then the phone number is 928-509-0360.
And you have something coming up on August 26th?
Yes, so we're actually doing our official ribbon cutting. It's most likely going to be located at the SBDC classroom.
Okay.
And I'm actually giving away a free cleaning service for solar panels for anyone who attends that.
Well, I'm looking at the flyer is, that's where I found it. It is on your Instagram page. And looking at that drone, it's very spider looking. It's got a lot of legs.
Yes, it definitely has big legs on it.
Does the drone have a name?
So the manufacturer's name is Sherpa, and then my drone is Buzz.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Well, we name our vehicles.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I felt Buzz was also kind of buff sounding,
Yeah.
since it's an LB.
Now, for that ribbon cutting at the SBDC, is that on Redondo Center Drive?
Yes. So at their classroom location there.
At the Entrepreneurial College?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure I have all the terminology right there.
Yes.
Do you have the van with you?
I do.
We need to take the selfie by the van.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to go take our selfie out in the parking lot.
We will. Well, Mary McClendon says congratulations on your new business.
I love
thank
it.
you. Oh, and shout out to Blue Street. They're the ones that did the wrap.
Did they?
Yeah.
On the van?
Well,
van.
You're going to love it.
Be able to see that.
That's definitely cool. Pops out.
It definitely does.
Now, John, are you from Yuma? Are you newer to the community?
So I'm kind of like a tumbleweed. I've been living from Washington all the way to Tijuana. Back and forth. I was in the Marine Corps, and I traveled a lot doing that. I've lived here for a couple years now. I moved here because my ex-wife and kids lived here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close to your family.
Yeah, so we're all still pretty close, and it works out.
And those tumbleweeds, We see them all the time.
We do. We see them
Yes.
all the time.
We welcome tumbleweeds.
Yes, we do.
They're going somewhere.
That's right. Well, I'm here to stay now.
Well, perfect.
That's great.
If anybody would like to get a quote or schedule a cleaning, what's the best way to reach out to you?
I would say the phone number or the website. The
Okay.
website gives you the option to put in all your information.
Can you schedule from the website?
You can schedule not the time, but it sends me a notification instantly of your inquiry, and then I go ahead and reach out to you.
Okay.
And in most cases, I don't even actually have to go to your home. I can just remote quote. It's just an interaction of you sending me the inquiry, and then I can actually respond to you with the quote. And then if you really need me to, I can even just come to your home, hook up to your faucet, and never even touch the rest of your property.
Okay. Awesome.
Completely contact free.
What's the phone number?
It's going to be 928-509-0360.
0360. And I'm glad you mentioned the RVs too, because they're larger.
Well, and
Yes.
there's not many personal car washes where you can actually go. There's only like 2 that I know of in Yuma where they actually have the steps where you can go and take care of the tops and things like that. But who wants to do that?
Yes, and with the drone, literally, I could just set it up and then go from top down all the way around pretty quickly. And then especially if like your neighbors, whatever, to be able to transition from one to the other would be so easy.
Hey,
Well, it's summer playtime. A lot of our friends have been traveling to other places, need to get the bugs all washed off of that. But we have a lot of our winter friends who are going to be making their way back here probably in about 6 weeks or so.
Their RVs, their trailers.
A lot of them watch us because they like to
Yes.
stay in tune with what's happening here in their winter homes. So when you get back, you need to give Busy Drones a call and get that all set up so you can have a sparkling clean RV when you're back here in Yuma.
Love
Absolutely.
All right, well, awesome. We're excited to have you guys here and see how this goes.
Oh, well, we're excited to be here.
I can't wait to go see the van.
I know. I'm telling you, we're going to go take a picture by it.
When we had a lot of the drone stuff that was coming out in the national news last year, I was getting so many inquiries here. What are these lights? I saw these lights. I'm like, they're sprayers. It's okay. There were a lot of theories going on. I go, this is a huge agriculture community. Think about all the stuff that they're
Not
doing.
only that, it's funny. You can always tell when there's newbies in Yuma because we are a huge military town. You know, we're used to growing up with the bombing range out there and YPG and things like that. And you can always tell when there's some lights in the sky. Oh, yeah, we know.
Oh, it's WTI.
Yeah, we know. You know,
those were Martians.
You know, sometimes it is kind of fun to play with.
Speaking of like all the variable drone jobs there are, so it's in the process. It's not finalized at all, but I'm actually in the process of creating the first apprenticeship program for drone pilots here in the state of Arizona.
How awesome!
That's great.
So I'm going through that right now, partnering with AWC, trying to work that out.
Great. We love the partnerships with Western College.
Absolutely.
Lorena says, best of luck, John, and it will be a success for sure.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us. Yes, we're going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie outside the parking lot today. We'll see everyone tomorrow, and we have Yuma Police Chief Thomas Garrity joining us. We get him for about 35 minutes tomorrow.
Awesome.
So he'll be on about 9:15, and Foodylicious Janice will be here too, so don't miss that show. Up next on Z93, it's the Bob and Sherry Show, followed by the 90s at noon with DJ Hector B. And don't forget, Outlaw Country has your favorite classic country music. Be safe, everyone. Hydrate, and please be nice. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.